One week into the 2026 World Cup, something strange is happening. The favorites are winning, but they are not exactly terrifying. France look good, Germany looks solid, Brazil are Brazil. Yet whenever you watch the matches, the team creating the most interesting conversations aren't necessarily the giants. They are the teams nobody put in their title prediction. The teams that arrive with little pressure, no headlines, and absolutely nothing to lose. So, after watching the opening matches of FIFA World Cup 2026, these are the four nations that look capable of becoming this tournament's biggest surprise. Japan. Japan, every World Cup, people say the same thing. Japan are organized, Japan are disciplined, Japan are difficult. But this year feels different. This doesn't look like a team hoping to survive. It looks like a team expecting to win. Their 4-0 demolition of Tunisia wasn't just impressive because of the scoreline. It was the way they controlled the game, the movement, the pressing, the confidence, the speed of their attacks. Everything looked rehearsed and purposeful. This squad is loaded with players developed in Europe's top league. They are arriving expecting to compete for Norway. For almost 3 decades, they were missing from the football's biggest stage. Norway won every single qualifying match and stunned Italy 4-1 in Milan to secure their place at the tournament. They scored 37 goals during qualification and conceded just 5. But what makes Norway dangerous isn't only Haaland. Martin Ødegaard runs the midfield. Alexander Sørloth provides another elite attacking option. Antonio Nusa gives them pace. Sander Berge gives them balance, and unlike previous Norwegian teams, this one actually has depth. The kind of mentality becomes dangerous in knockout football, because once Haaland gets one chance, the game changes and everybody knows it. USA. And finally, the United States, or they insist on calling it soccer, which means if they somehow lift the World Cup trophy, football fans around the world may never recover. In fact, plenty of people were wondering whether the USA would even be here if they weren't one of the hosts. Then the tournament started, a 4-1 win over Paraguay and a 2-1 win over Australia. 6 points from 2 games, round of 32 secured. Suddenly the conversation has changed. For years, American football has been described as a project for the future. Well, the future might have arrived. The home crowd have been massive, the confidence is growing with every game, and the momentum is a dangerous thing at this World Cup. The United States still have a bigger test ahead. But that's exactly why they are on this list, because if they keep improving, the host could become one of the stories of the nation. Colombia, a team that's somehow slipping under the radar despite being produced some of the most entertaining football in the world. Maybe it's because they aren't Brazil, maybe it's because they aren't Argentina, but whatever the reason, people don't see that might be a mistake. Their World Cup started with a comfortable 3-1 win over Uzbekistan, not the biggest headline of the tournament, but exactly the kind of result serious team produce. No panic, no drama, just 3 points. And what makes Colombia so dangerous is that they are one of the few teams on this list with genuine big match experience. This is a squad that reached the Copa America final just 2 years ago. If you can survive South America qualifying, you are usually ready for anything a World Cup can throw at you. The scary part is that Colombia don't rely on one superstar. They attack from everywhere. They press aggressively. Maybe they won't win the World Cup, but if you are one of the favorites looking at the knockout bracket, Colombia are exactly the kind of team you hope lands on the other side of it. Because if they get hot at the right moment, they have the quality to ruin anyone's tournament. Which team do you think makes the deepest run? Drop your prediction in the comment, and if you wanna know how the new rules work in this World Cup, check this video out.